Since its invention in 1901, the 9mm Luger has become the undisputed king of handgun cartridges. It's been adopted by NATO as well as non-NATO countries, and it offers an ideal mix of ballistic performance and magazine capacity. That popularity has spawned an enormous number of 9mm handgun options. Glock 17. The Glock 17 was one of the first polymer-framed pistols. Introduced in 1982, this pistol has major staying power. While it cannot claim the first in the polymer category, it definitely has been the most popular polymer-framed duty pistol to date. If you take a peek in most duty holsters across the United States, you will be more than likely to find a Glock 17. This 9mm powerhouse boasts 17+1 capacity. This is a feature that other manufacturers have struggled to match until relatively recently. The Glock 17 does not have an option for a manual safety. Shooting the Glock 17 is a breeze. Its full-size frame and slide help to tame recoil from an already manageable round. Even the hotter duty ammo isn't too much for novice shooters. Once you get used to the grip angle, that is really the only obstacle to overcome. There are no external safeties or extra stuff to get in the way. Simply raise the handgun and press the trigger until you achieve the desired effect on target. SIG P320 Compact. This is where the SIG really starts to shine above the Glock and is trying to take the crown of best 9mm handgun. Stepping up their game when compared to Glock, the ergonomics for the SIG P320 are impressive. You can order different size grip modules online without any form of government intrusion, and simply drop your serialized modular trigger group into any P320 frame. This affords the end user to be able to modify the fitment and size of the grip almost infinitely. Hard to beat that. This means you can completely customize one pistol to whatever mission you may face. This saves money that can then be spent on ammo and training to further your abilities. Shooting the SIG X Compact is pretty straightforward. Its 9mm chambering makes it a soft recoiler, and follow-up shots are quick and accurate. Some people may complain of a high-bore axis, but in practical shooting, no difference can be detected. Hiding the SIG X Compact is easy enough, but some may find the frame a little too thick for their liking. This is a common problem in this size firearm seen across most major manufacturers. Smith & Wesson M P20. Another entry into the Army's XM17 modular handgun competition. An entry into our best 9mm handguns is the Smith & Wesson Military and Police 2.0. This being the second major revision to the M&P line over the regular Smith & Wesson M&P. Some of the upgrades include an extended steel frame to help with the rigidity of the rails, and lightening of the slide to help compensate for the added weight to the frame. Other upgrades include a nicer trigger, nicer stippling from the factory of the handle, ambidextrous controls, and tighter sights, which translates to more accurate shots. The M&P also packs 17 rounds of ammo, which is pretty standard for a full-size or duty gun. The Smith & Wesson M&P can also be had with, or without a manual safety, which furthers its list of qualifications. When you slide your finger into the trigger guard of the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, you will be met with a familiar feeling if you have handled the original. Their patented articulated trigger that also functions as a safety. The added weight and low bore of axis means that the perceived recoil of the M&P 2.0 is soft and smooth. This allows for quick and accurate follow-up shots on target. Shooting the 2.0 was a breeze and fun to all. SIG P09. In recent years, SIG has really made a name for itself in the pistol world. SIG is trying to lay claim to the best 9mm handgun claim. The SIG P09 is one of their offerings that have really shined. This double-stack double-action and single-action pistol holds an impressive 19 rounds. For a double-stack pistol, it has a very slim handle and it feels fantastic in your hand. It's important to note that while the frame is great in your hand, everything about this pistol is full-size. Shooting the SIG P09 has a bit more muzzle flip than you'd expect, but handles well. It is a bit surprising how much muzzle flip it has for a full-size 9mm pistol. The SIG P09 has plenty of accessories and including aftermarket sights, barrels, lights, and optics. VP9SK. The VP9SK is the little brother to the full-size VP9. This line of pistol is made by the legendary Heckler & Koch, and their history with the 9mm round runs deep. HK also makes several other, although more dated designs. The VP9SK is the most modern compact pistol by the famed German manufacturer. The VP9S also boasts aggressive angles where other manufacturers use softer lines. This makes the pistol look more aggressive than its counterparts. Some people dig the styling cues and others could honestly care less. The VP9SK could be the most comfortable pistol to hold that I've had the pleasure to shoot in a long time. The curves in the grip fill out my hand nicely, and although I do not need finger grooves in a pistol, they are well designed and fit my hand just right. The comfortable grip directly translates to high performance when shooting for me. My hand feels at home wrapped around the grip of the HK VP9SK, while presenting the gun to target while squeezing the trigger and under recoil. As with other 9mm pistols, the cartridge is hardly snappy enough to make shooting unpleasant or uncomfortable. This is a combat handgun, and accuracy reflects just that. Glock 19. The Glock 19 was first introduced in 1988 into the law enforcement market and soon after caught fire for personal carry. Many consider the Glock 19 the best 9mm handgun for concealed carry. Its similarities with its bigger brother, the Glock 17, meant that it was instantly a robust and trusted option on the early polymer-framed market. As near to the 17 as the 19 was, it's easier to list the differences between the two. For starters, the Glock 19 has a 4.01-inch barrel and a shorter slide to fit it. The frame of the Glock 19 is also a little shorter at 5.04 inches and takes a standard capacity magazine of 15 rounds, as opposed to the 17 rounds in the Glock 17. Most people who shoot Glocks prefer the 19 over the 17 because of the way it feels in the hand. Although it is in the compact category, it tends to push the upwards limit on this classification. This means that its capacity and handling are more akin to that of a smaller full-size gun. This translates to effective cross-training from gun to gun. Concealing the Glock 19 isn't a cakewalk by any means, but thousands of people do it daily. SIG P365. The SIG P365 changed the world for subcompact guns. Instead of designing a magazine to fit into their new subcompact pistol, SIG decided to design the magazine first and then the pistol for it to fit in. SIG's design is technically a 1/2 stack magazine instead of a traditional single or double stack. This design choice led SIG to be able to make a slim magazine when compared to other double stack mags with a much higher capacity when compared to single stack. This really set the stage for some great innovation in the concealed carry market. Building the SIG P365 from the ground up as a new pistol also allowed SIG to have design freedom when it came to the ergonomics of the handgun. When shooting the SIG P365 is like a dream. The frame practically molds into the hand and the striker-fire trigger is smooth and crisp. This leads to quick and accurate follow-up shots out of the little P365. Having a 10-round flush mag or 12-round mag handy means that you can have almost as much ammo on you or in your subcompact pistol as a lot of compact or even full-size options out there.